Okay, good morning, good morning, good morning. Gonna turn. I don't need lights. Well, I leave these on all the time because I use them as my driving lights. But I don't need lights. It's daylight enough out. So going to gotta do an oil change on this thing today. Because you can see we're an hour away from 900. I didn't do my 800 hour because it wasn't necessary. I know you're supposed to do every 100 hours, but I just feel like being a little ballsy, a little testy, so yeah, that's why I didn't do my 800 hour oil change. And I don't know if I put it in yesterday's video or not. This was the manure field that we spread manure on lightly, and then we're going to work the oats field and get it ready to plant hay in this fall yet, spring, summer. It's gonna rain today. It's really gonna rain today. Do I like it? No. Not really, but it is what it is. So I don't know if I told you or not, we're gonna be doing oil change on this thing today. Okay, so shut it off, pull the keys, put the keys where only I know where they are. Screw it, I'll just take this jack off this mower because I can and I will. Almost half tempted to leave that one under the front, put this one under the back, but nah, that ain't safe. I better use this one to pick it up higher and put a jack stands under the front, and then I'll pick the back end up. Okay, I feel better now having jack stands underneath it. I really feel better now having jack stands underneath it. Yeah, I know that one's a little bit off center, but it's holding it. Yeah, now to do the back end, and look at all that crap up in there. That's got to come out. Can't be working without some tunes. Oh, who the heck unplugged it? Huh. Half the buttons don't even work on this darn thing, like the volume. It don't work. Hardly. You just sit there and spin it. It don't work. So, yeah, it don't work. This happens when these things sit for a year and don't get used out in the elements, and half the stuff gets all yicked up on them. And so I guess we'll be buying a new radio. It's stuck. It won't move. There it goes, but it's off. Look at that. Yeah, it's not working. Oh good. I finally get help today. Are you gonna help me? Okay. Don't help me. Are you gonna help me or not? Well, fine, be that way. Get out of here. Again, are you gonna help me or not? Huh? Okay. I was just offering. Okay, that woke me up a little bit. Ouch. That was a little warm. Woo! I'm awake now. Can you guys see what I'm seeing? Actually, I can't see nothing. I can't get my fat head turned around. My shoulders are hitting. Okay, so now I'm going to take that filter off that's down there. And take it off so the thing can breathe and hopefully push more oil out. I'll show you the filter in a minute. And there it is. 1394 is what this little guy is. I think. Okay, so I got that off. I'm gonna take the cap off over here right quick, and so that this thing can breathe. Any more oil coming out? No. Oil all done. Okay, so I can go ahead now and unpackage the new filter. It's over here, and we'll put some oil on this. Now, I know some filters you put on dry. I think them are like truck filters and stuff. I'm not too entirely sure, but all you got to do is just coat this thing, the seal on this, with a little bit of oil. There. Now, put it back in, and I really wish there was more room to put you guys down there so you could see what I'm doing, but there's not, so you just have to take my word for it. Okay, so it is on. Let's see if I can get the light down in there. This is a new filter, and they do not give you no room to hardly get that thing on. When Dad had bought the last Gator, he asked our salesman, you know, the salesman said that these engines, you know, are used in the China buses and that, and they're a Cherry engine. They just, you know, slap John Deere right on them, but they will not come out and tell you in the brochure that these are a Cherry engine that China uses in their buses. I know Mom had rented a Jeep one time that that engine that they used in that Jeep was so darn identical to this thing, and the sound and everything, that I almost thought that they had this little 3-cylinder in that Jeep at one time. I can't even tell you what model the Jeep was that we rented, but same identical motor it sounded. But we're gonna go dump oil on this thing next. Okay, so I got the 3 operators books out here for the 3 Gators. I'm gonna do a comparison. I'm gonna see if they all hold the same amount of oil, even though this one is 4 horsepower more than the other 2 Gators. I just want to see. I'm curious. So all of these are showing 2.3 quarts, 2.3 quarts, and 2.3 quarts for the crankcase. Okay. They must have just turned the fuel up on this one, as all I can figure out. Give it, you know, 4 more horse. What a better project to do than work on this. Let's get back to it. And there goes the engine oil. 2.3 quarts. You have to pull the dipstick and check it just to make sure, but I'm pretty sure that's 2.3 quarts. Perfect, boys. Can't get no better than that. I don't know if it's coming out or not on camera. I'm gonna pull this air filter and I'm gonna change it because this thing gets run in the dirt all the time. Whoo-wee, look at that dirty thing. Yeah, guess I need to change it more often. I'm undecided whether, you know, how many times you can blow them filters out before you just say go get a new one and be done with it. That's what I'm, you know, thinking, is just blowing this thing out and changing it once a year, maybe every you know, 6 months or something. I'll throw a fresh one in it as you know, I run this thing through the dust and the dirt and all that. Because I don't need to go and change it all the time when, yeah. Big difference, huh? But yeah, I think this thing will breathe a lot better too with a brand new air filter. I think they offer a air filter relocation kit for these things, if I'm thinking right. I'm going to check the antifreeze in this thing. Yeah, I know you're not supposed to check the antifreeze when it's hot. Oh, you gotta pull this, them nice little tabs, which I absolutely love. And then this, there. Okay, the antifreeze is over there. So it's a good thing Dad stopped by, because I was just gonna, you know, dump, you know, 50-50 in it, antifreeze, and he's like, no, you better read the operator's book, because it could use a splash, which it does. But I'll keep reading. Okay, so if engine is warm, coolant level should be between the full mark and low mark. Okay. If engine is cold, coolant should be between low line and C, the low mark on the recovery line. I guess the low and the bottom. Which I don't even know how this thing's running with the reserve not even having antifreeze in it. There's nothing in that tank. So we'll have to add some to it. Hey, on this 835 John Deere Gator you sold me, does it take just regular 50-50 antifreeze, or does it take a John Deere mix? Okay. That's what I was... It is. Well, so he said 50-50 is good enough for this. So that's what I'm going to do, is put 50-50 in it, and we'll go with that. Got us a clean funnel so we don't make a mess. Just try to prevent some spillage and stuff. Told you it needed just a splash. I had mentioned to the salesman that I use this thing like a tractor. He's like, well, you wouldn't be the first one to. So he's like, oh, we get, you know, gators in all the time with these guys, you know, pull hay wagons and stuff with them, and you're definitely not the first one. I'm like, whew, okay. Nice thing about doing this, doing the oil change, I just left this up on the blocks, or up where it is, so I can grease that little guy right there that greases the drive shaft. Guess I need to move this stuff out of the way so that I can blow it out all the way instead of doing it halfway, and I gotta give credit to the guy that ordered this for me. The 835R with the tan interior would have just gotten ruined, and I'm very, very thankful that he did what he did. So there's a before shot of what this interior looks like before I go ahead and start wiping it down and stuff with this Armor All, and we'll go ahead and show you how much I use of it when we're done. Make sure to close these air vents because I don't know how that stuff reacts to being inserted into the air vents, which is probably not good for it. Well, that looked much better than what it did, all of that dirt and stuff. Yeah, I know there's a little dirt right there, but you're not gonna get 9, 8. You're not gonna get it all when you know, dirt just gets ground into the upholstery and stuff, and that too is why I didn't really want the 835R. I'm happy with what I got. I'm gonna do a little housekeeping too. This mic for radio goes up there. This goes back underneath the seat. That goes in the bolt bin. I don't know why that's in here. And this goes in our seat. Okay, we're getting somewhere. Turn that off so it don't discharge accidentally. We're going to do some housekeeping. No, I'm not selling it. I'm just organizing. Why in God's name do I got 2 hitch pins in here? I don't know, but stuff happens. Wheel chocks for at work. Just some other sorts of stuff. Let's see, this tape measure can go in the door. Let's see, them gloves can go in here. Something like that to keep them 3 pair of gloves together. Because I am crazy like that. And these hitch pins can go right here. Let's see, hard hat can go down here. That broom can just lay in there. And this is just an extra hitch thing. Yeah. Then these are my brown jerseys that I got. They can just sit in here somewheres. And yeah, everything that I need fits comfortably under this seat. And it shuts with ease. Now the floor is not all cluttered, except for these wires and stuff that need to be done with eventually. And a pair of sunglasses too. And then the cup holder, we got masks from at work and all that, which I ain't gonna wear them stupid things. I don't plan on putting anything over my face. And we got chargers for the phone and GoPro charger and suction cup mount and stuff like that. Okay, so everything's done under the hood. Go ahead and put that back down. And then we're going to attempt to clean windows once we get this thing off the jacks, because I cannot reach it the way that it is. So there's before with dirty window, and then we'll give you a shot of it after. There. Look at that nice clean window. I gotta remember to put the wiper back down. Man, is that a lot better? There's hardly no streaks. Cool. Now to do the back one. That's gonna be fun. Trying to get through all them bars and everything. Thank God for small hands. Huh. Guys with Dodges like to interrupt my sleeping. That is not very nice to interrupt sleeping. So question is, I don't know whether this thing can be removed or not when not using it. Like to get it to clean a little bit better. Or if it's on there permanent, because I don't know if you take this thing off if it'll smash the window or not. But that's just my question I have for you guys. They don't look too bad, but you look at it here and you can see it streaked and all that, and that's a no-no when I wash things. It makes it look like crap. But you see it's got little grommets in here that, okay, so they go up in the headliner. Maybe these are just the mounting things that it just goes through. I don't know. And there's one down here too. Maybe I'll see what you guys think, if it goes all the way through or not. But I'm kind of scared to take this headache rack off. It might break the window. Now, for those of you watching, I changed this bar graph to engine RPMs. I'm not too familiar with what it does, but I can change that back to speed, just like that, and then it'll go back to normal. Like I said, I don't know how to read a bar graph, but it'll go back when you let the countdown do its thing, and then it'll go back to normal once it goes back, just like that. 900 hours, odometer 4,873, and the tripometer I've reset that about half a dozen times. So if you guys enjoy, thanks for watching.